The Manyakigezi Elders Forum chairperson David Munyangabo has gone to be with the Lord. The demise of Elder Munyangabo David was announced by his son Emmanuel Nyiringabo. Emmanuel Nyiringabo revealed that his father passed away today morning at around 9 a.m. from Noviki Hospital, Bombo Road, Kampala, on 21st December 2020. On Monday, Emmanuel Nyiringabo told the complex media that his father was referred to Noviki Hospital yesterday after he developed difficulty in breathing. He, however, noted that the family is still waiting for post-mortem ascertain the cause of death of his father. The deceased Munyangabo David will be remembered as the man who always walked the talk in everything that matters to the public. He has also been friendly to media and journalists used it to approach him freely for a comment moment affecting the community. The deceased Munyangabo will be remembered for championing the formation of Elder Circle in Kisoro District. This, according to the deceased, would enable elders access loan at affordable price. Some of the residents who spoke to complex media described the demise of Mzee Munyangabo David as a big blow to the district. They say that the late Munyangabo has been so generous to many, but to Kigezi region and Uganda at large, that the deceased has been friendly to many. The deceased taught in many schools, including Nyaruhanga Senior Secondary Schools, Mutore Senior Secondary Schools, among others.
About a week, I don't know exactly when he got sick, but I came here. He told me he had been to Kisoro Hospital. They tested, they couldn't find anything. He went to Nkomejes. Even yesterday, he went with the cannula on the arm. So he has been weak for about a week or so.
I
don't know. I didn't ask about that. Novik Hospital.
Novik.
It's a private hospital.
Kampala.
These are Denda Charles. David Munyangabo is my old brother in a family, and we've been working together very closely. Anything desperate would come, he would come and tell me, and then we think of what we can do about anything. So David has been a very good friend, brother and a friend. He really cares. He has been a caring man. Not only for me, David has cared for a number of people. I cannot know people in names, but he has cared for many. Back at home in Soko, he was a champion to know people's problems and to see how he could solve them. David would at times I would fear that his vehicle would overturn because he would not stop anybody climbing on the pickup. You would wonder actually. And here at home, he would welcome anybody that came. Like he recently, he was leading the building of a house of a widow, and it got complete. That one was done very well. He cared for the children of his late brother, and the children have been, those who were willing to study, they studied. Those who were not, they haven't. So David has been a very, very good man, very good indeed. He is saved. He was quick to do anything requested of him in the church. Maybe other people will give that testimony. I don't know whether I'm talking something that is foreign, but if there was anything, he would say, let's do that. People would say, me inclusive, but that is too hard for us to do. He said, no, we are many, we can do it. So David has been, what shall I say, words fail me, but he has been very kind, very concerned for other people, things like that.
My name is Christopher Semarora. I have known late David Munyangabo for over 30 years. Over 30 years as a senior teacher, senior head teacher, a respected man in every community he has been to, and a man who has impacted very many people in Uganda. Munyangabo has worked in different areas of this country, especially with the Ministry of Education. But very importantly, he is known as a man of God. Munyangabo loves Jesus. He loves Jesus, and it is very clear. There is a clear demonstration of his testimony. Wherever you go, you will find it. At the church, in terms of development, he is known as a senior in his church at the Diocese of Muhabura. Senior because he served as a senior church warden for a number of years. That he took that title, and if you mention the senior, they would know you are talking about David Munyangabo. He's a man of a family that has also caused the impact in the country. He struggled to educate his children, but he successfully did it. They all are land. He has land daughters, he has land sons, and quite a number of them could have known the Lord before him, but he grew up in the Christian environment. But because of his support and the children's knowledge of God, the family has earned what one would describe as a family that honors the Lord. So when you go to their home and the homes of the children, you will feel and you will taste Christ in the home. They are men and men of a testimony. The time I learned about his sickness was early this week. He was weak, was complaining of some cough. He had visited hospitals, but he was also complaining of breathing problem. And so my wife came to visit her 2 days ago, the family 2 days ago. They interacted, and the discussion was around actually a transfer for attention in Kampala, and the family agreed to that. And so yesterday but 1 in the morning hours, he moved with the son to Kampala. Yesterday they moved to Kampala. They reached late, I think it was after 6, safely, but he was weak. And so they were admitted to Novik. I got a communication that they had reached safely. The son called Munyangabo raised me to that effect, but assured me that he was getting attention. The son that Munyangabo I'm talking about works with Compassion. He's a manager in charge of the northern region. And so I also saw it on the WhatsApp for Compassion staff over the attention he was getting. So this morning, around 10:45, he raised me and told me David has gone to be with the Lord. And so I don't know how others got the information, but I was able to communicate to the few I was able to. What is very clear, by that time, the testing results were not yet out, so they were still waiting.
yarabiretse kugira ngo tuze mu rugo kuza gutabara, kandi murabizi ni umuco wacu wa Gifumbira, na cyane cyane inshuti yacu ngiyi ngiyi yari isanzwe yihutira nayo gutabara, ngira ngo ni ibintu byo tuzi twese. None akaba tugeze aho kugira ngo nawe tuze kumutegurira ubukwe bwe bwa nyuma, kandi bwo nizera ngo tugiye kugira abantu benshi bagiye